Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is part 2 to your twin flame reading, and this part will also include a pick a card reading. So stay tuned until the end. You guys will get the chance to have an interactive personal reading from us. So we were just talking about twin flames who are kind of in a difficult situation, as in like so difficult that you might not even put yourself under the twin flame in separation category. You might put yourself in a twin flame, this is hopeless category. So I don't even want to... Out of sight.
Yeah, like...
I don't want to give away any of my clients. I've had a lot of people hit me up in all different situations where I've just been like, wow. But like, then I'll do readings and okay, some of them, I'll be honest, I'll pull cards and I'll realize, you know what, this is a karmic partner, this is a soulmate, this is something that you guys had a past life, but I see you guys working karma out. Maybe you guys aren't supposed to have this union in this life. And then sometimes I'll pull cards and it'll be like, wow, like there's a really strong connection here and I see a future, even though it seems hopeless. So I just want you guys to know that even though it seems hopeless, it could work out. But at the same time, I don't want to give you false hope. Sometimes the person in mind isn't always your twin, but you just have to trust yourself. You're on this journey for a reason and it's going to teach you things. And we just talked about loving yourself in the last video. So if you didn't check out the first video, definitely go back because it'll kind of make more sense with this video. But we're going to draw cards for the twin flames who are in this hopeless situation and see what, wow,
a story.
What we have for you. First of all, John's laughing because he knows these cards too. First of all, what we're seeing is like the emotions, deep emotions here that both parties are feeling. I feel like there was something that happened in this relationship or between you guys that has been deep, and it could go back to past lives. I mean, they're saying that like neither of you guys right now wants to face your fears in this situation. And I see there are opportunities, you know, there could be some opportunities for this to move forward, but there's like delays here. So yeah. How about you pull some cards too, yeah?
I'm vibing off you.
You're vibing off mine? Twin flames? Okay, so yeah, this is what needs to go down. A heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen. Ultimately, in this situation,
yeah,
a heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen.
It probably hasn't happened for a while.
Yeah, it probably hasn't happened. Or maybe you've tried to have a heart-to-heart conversation, but it just doesn't come out right, or it doesn't happen the right way, or like it doesn't connect with them, or they're not ready to receive it, or they misinterpret it, or you misinterpret it. And so like I do see this person's a soulmate, like this person's from your soul family, like there's a lot of confirmation here in this situation, but right now it seems hopeless. So what do you have to say about that? Like
I'm like totally blown by that card being upside down. I just think it's so interesting. I don't know why. I think this idea of
I don't ever see that upside down.
Of like, I mean, look at this guy. I mean, it's just whoever you're currently with, like they are not seeking out their tradition, and that has to be like their own thing, you know. I feel like as a result, you can be in a relationship with somebody who really doesn't know how to make themselves happy either.
So you're seeing people who are watching this who might be in a relationship like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I am seeing that too. I'm seeing multiple people involved. Maybe the situation seems hopeless because there's like a third party, or like you're in a relationship, or your twin's in a relationship, or something like that. So there's a lot of complications here with some of you guys. Whoa, oh my gosh, I didn't even mean to pull a card, but this just came out. Reassurance, which is really sweet. So they're trying to tell you no situation's hopeless, like no matter whoever's involved here, like things can work out. So I just want to do a quick prayer for you guys, for whoever's watching, that the situation will work out for everyone who's involved. It'll be a universal prayer. If you don't like to pray, then you can simply think of this as like simply an intention setting or a goal setting. So, dear God, angels, spirit guides, higher self, Holy Spirit, and our ancestors and universe, please clear, shield, and protect us from all lower negative and unwanted energies and entities and anything that isn't of God. Help us be grounded to the earth, and please flow loving, harmonious energies to us. Also, please help this situation here to work out for the highest and best good of everyone involved. Thank you. Amen. And so it is. It can't hurt to put good vibes out. And I hope that prayer helps you guys to become more grounded, because I know there's been a lot of energy going around this whole situation lately. So what, John has a card for us.
I got the alligator, which I think is great.
Oh my gosh.
Rolling with the punches, you know, you have to be able to figure out how to digest what is happening. You got to be able to chew on it. You got to be able to kind of get into it, you know? And this, by the way, this is from Medicine Cards. Great book and deck that I just love how they talk about animals. But I'll just quote them real quick. It says, let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. You know?
Oh, wait, can I see that?
Yeah.
Here. Look at that. Alligator, let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. I love that. That's cool. So, I feel like we're good on that group. Let's head next into the twin flames who are in union. So basically, if you are connected with your twin, if you're in a relationship with your twin, if you're married to your twin, if you're like working towards being with your twin, like you guys are in contact, like talking every day, like then we can call this a twin flame union. And let's go ahead and pull cards for twin flames who are in union. A lot of times if you're a twin flame in union, you're usually out there partying, making love, and like blowing shit up. But, so I don't know why you would be watching this. I feel like the majority of those of you guys who are watching this are probably twin flames in separation or twin flames in like the seemingly hopeless situation.
This could just be recently in union.
Yeah, but
keep that in mind too, so.
This could be a recent union. So,
or potential, like, oh my god, I think.
Yeah, or a potential union. Like, you feel like you're about to unite with this person.
I mean, you're, like, in it.
You're in it, but, like...
You're not sure if they're the one. You think they might be.
You're like, are they the one or not? Okay, yeah. How about you pull for this? John's, like, really connected with this. Here, I'll pull some cards, too, for twin flames in union while he's getting his stuff together. So we pull the otter again. We pull the otter reversed. So maybe it's saying like there's a need for playfulness in this union. There's a need for like more fun and more nature. I also see, I'm getting like, I feel like you need to pull these cards. I feel like for some reason.
I saw something in there though.
What did you see?
I feel like it's saying like you were talking about the otter reversed. Yeah. We were just talking about this and it's popped up again, except it's upside down, right?
Yeah.
And I think, I feel that, like, to me, that says almost a warning, but not, like, in a bad way. Like a bad omen. It's saying that, like, currently, without change, you know, without maybe changing how you think, it may be difficult to find that playfulness. You know, with people who are just getting into a relationship and they think this might be the one, gotta just check yourself and make sure, am I having fun? You know?
Yeah.
Are they having fun?
Am I enjoying this?
Yeah, am I enjoying
and
this?
that's the question about relationships in the union. Like, am I enjoying this? Is this fun? Is this resonating? That's a good question. Just ask yourself, does this vibe with me? It's a simple question, but you can tell if something's vibing or if it's not.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But for those who are in union, obviously, like...
obviously it's vibing.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're in union, it's vibing. Ooh, I just saw a card about travel. Which is funny. Let me pull some more cards for twin flames in union from my love deck. Soulmate, of course. So they're saying, yes, this is your twin. But then we're getting pay attention to the red flags and calling in your soulmate. So this is bizarre. Maybe some of you guys feel like the person you're with is your twin, but it really isn't. And your real twin's coming soon. Maybe some of you guys are working on issues with the twin to like find like a better connection. I feel like there's just a lot going on here, and that's why I can't wait for John to be ready. What do you feel? What's going on with this? This is kind of crazy.
I feel like it's just drawing
truth.
attention.
We're finding truth.
Yeah, I feel like this is drawing attention
The truth is coming out.
To the idea that like I feel like the warning that we were just talking about, I feel like what it's actually getting into is saying like we're affirming when you're in this relationship and you're in union. This is just an affirmation that you have done the hard work of like looking out and you know the growth and you've worked on yourself and you've found the things that you love doing. So like obviously that attracted in this great partner. And so, I think it's saying like, you know, kind of like good work, you know, keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Calling in your soulmate, good work. Trust yourself. Like, you know who your twin flame is by the red flags, because you'll realize over time, like who the one is because of the red flags when it comes to the people that aren't meant for you.
I'm actually feeling the word restraint. Like, it's like it's confirming that you're showing restraint. This is like what good vibes are like in a good solid relationship, is kind of like this sense of not like you're restraining yourself, so to speak, but you know exactly how to love, you know, like you're not just like going at it without any kind of what's the word, how am I saying this? Do you feel like you know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm like, you're on a roll. Okay. Keep going.
Like sometimes in relationships you can feel out of control.
Totally.
And this person is actually somebody that grounds you and makes you feel totally in control.
Yes.
And
stability.
And you get that sense of stability and safety.
That's the thing. You know your twin, someone's your twin because you feel safe around them and you feel like this heart connection. You might even feel it in your body. Let's talk about the body sensations.
Yeah.
You will feel like you'll feel energy in your body around them. Like it'll just be intense. Like
I don't think it's a coincidence that they say that butterflies, right?
Yeah, it's called butterflies. So. You might even be afraid of the connection at first, and that's why we have the runner and the chaser. Can we talk about that? That's a huge part of the twin flame dynamic.
Sure, go ahead.
So that's a good message for twin flames who are in union. Now we're going to talk about the runner and the chaser. So you might not fit into this category because I don't really like labels, and honestly the whole twin flame thing really is just a label, but there is usually a runner and a chaser. And you know what's really sweet? I do see this time of like this card's talking about your anxiety being over, and like the time of nervous likeness and anxiousness being over, and like the arrival. Like, and this girl's deciding like, am I gonna go here? Am I gonna make my home here? Am I gonna move forward here? And like there's this swan, which is a sign of like leaving difficult times behind. So it's like this omen of like things working out. So, I guess now we're going to talk about our twin flames. Sorry, I completely forgot.
Oh, I was going to say, and on what you said, yeah. I feel like, what did you call them then? How did you say it?
Twin flames?
No, you said like a taker or something?
Oh, the runner and the chaser. That's what we're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Runner and the chaser. I was gonna.
Then there's the taker. You know what? The taker is the karmic partner of the twin flame.
No, okay. So the runner and the chaser. To me, I feel like that. What came up to me with the stuff I just pulled was the idea of cycles. That like, there's a give and take. You know.
Yeah, no, there totally is.
Like running and chasing around and. The cycle of that experience.
And then it flips, you know? Doesn't it? It flips.
The cycle of the experience. Yeah,
you could be the runner for a while and the other person's the chaser, and then it flips.
Yeah.
So maybe what we're having right now is a shift. Oh, my left hand is tingling so much. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull cards now for the runner. Like, what's going on with the person in the twin flame relationship who's the runner? Maybe you're the runner. Maybe the other person's the runner. Which is funny because the runner is afraid, and that's why the runner is running. And so there's a message to the runner saying, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So they're like, stay optimistic. Like, what's the worst that could happen? They're like, it's just love. Yeah, you might be feeling all these weird body sensations. You might be scared and like, you might feel threatened, but like they're saying, open your heart to receive love. So I see forgiving and learning. Like usually in the twin flame dynamic, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes down, and like you can hurt the other person, they'll hurt you, but no matter what happens, like you guys will figure it out. And so I see forgiving and learning, and I also see the need to release the past. Like maybe you and your twin have this heavy past, but they're saying just let it go. Don't hurt, like don't think over and over all the things you said, all the stupid stuff that happened. Just let it go and just be in the present, because they're saying as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And the runner, they're saying stop running and express your love. Like it's time. What do you have to say? I'm gonna go off on you. I'm just kidding. He's looking at me like you're gonna kill me.
I think what I got was interesting. I feel like I got Odin's rune, and so like he represents this
show them
kind of mystery.
Did you put it back in the bag?
Yeah.
You guys, look at this badass rune bag. It's cool, right? These are his runes, and they're based. Oh, did you guys see that? Okay, I just pulled a rune. Whoops. Anyways.
I'm gonna look it up. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I'm distracting him.
No, I got Odin's rune, and so to me, I feel like this is saying there's this idea that everybody has their own agenda and can be very mysterious, and things might not make sense, you know.
Which
and it can feel like trickster energy. To trust
people. You feel like, oh, is this person trying to trick me?
Yeah,
but no, like just they love you, and that's why they're chasing you.
There's trickster energy in this. I feel like there's definitely like trickster.
The runner is paranoid. The runner runs because they're paranoid. They're afraid of the connection. They're afraid of like the expression of love that's coming from the other person. They're not sure if they're ready to open their heart to it. They're not even sure if they want it yet. But it's like it's so powerful. That's why.
I feel like if you're the runner, like, and you're running away, you're gonna feel like stuff starts going wrong for like random reasons.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And if you're running from your twin flame, like there's gonna be so many doors closing, so many, and all roads lead back to your twin. All roads lead back to your twin. It's true. That's all I got to say to the runners.
It's so tied with your purpose, though. That's why you can't help it. You know.
Yeah, because they're tied to your purpose. Yeah. So here is the reading for the chasers. So shout out to you twin flame chasers out there who like to chase. I'm a chaser. The first card I got is let go of control issues. Which makes sense. If you're chasing, then you're probably trying to control the whole thing, and you're just like, I need this union. And like, you have probably seen signs of it and visions of it. You might like know this is your future and you're just like wanting this, but they're saying you have to let go of control issues and like trust the divine, and like, this could be the one. Like, you know, even if you think inside yourself, this could be the one, what if it's not the right time for the other person? What if like there's still certain lessons they have to learn, you know? And very often your twin, there could be someone they're with. There could be like a work situation with them that's keeping them away. There could be so many things, but they're saying stop trying to control the way that it happens and the way that it comes together, because there's like a plan at work.
Yeah, and I got this here, which is algaes, and I think this totally tells me this concept of defense. Like, and while it does, it was upside down. So like, I feel like what that says to me is this idea that you're actually repelling your twin flame by chasing them.
Yeah.
You should be doing your thing, you know?
Yeah.
You should be pursuing what you love,
yeah.
and by letting go of that and not being what's the word? I guess I feel like there's this sense of defensive, like you're actually defending or repelling yourself away from.
Because there's a part of you that's like afraid. There's a part of you that's afraid that they're not going to accept you and they're not going to validate you. Be yourself. But yeah, being yourself, like if that's the best thing you can do. Yeah. So oh my gosh, the music turned off and I just lost my jive.
Because like you might feel like, especially if you're chasing, right? Mm-hmm. You might feel like at every opportunity, you're trying to like impress them or something,
or like reach out to them,
exactly, reach
or
out to
make
them,
something happen,
or to get them to see you, you know, and they're just not seeing
or
it,
to
you
prove
know what
it
I
to
mean?
them.
But you gotta be, exactly, you gotta be yourself though. You gotta be yourself. You gotta do in the moment what's actually, you know, driving you.
You have a
towards your purpose.
responsibility to yourself and like the spiritual significance of the fact that you're here on this earth, and you have a responsibility to this life and to yourself. So anything else about the chin flames? The chin flames. The twin flames. The chasers. They're saying keep an open mind. If you're the chaser, keep an open mind, because maybe the person you're chasing isn't even your twin flame. That would suck.
Uh-oh.
They're saying your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And that's a hard one for me to break to you guys sometimes, because it's really not my place to tell people who their twin is and who their twin isn't. But every once in a while, you know, I get this person where there's this strong reading coming through that they need to let go of the person, that it's toxic and it's not really their twin. So they're saying trust. If you're being asked to let go of someone, just let it go. Anything that's meant to you is going to find its way back to you. It's so true. Whatever's meant for you will find a way back.
And I feel like definitely in terms of people who are creative and like think of the creative processes, sometimes you're stirring pots, right? Well, this is a pot. We're not saying like to totally derail that whole path. We're not saying like to switch tracks or anything like that. We're just saying to trust, keep an open mind, and that this is like a pot that maybe like if you went to stirring other pots that you're like really super into and you just haven't been messing with them for a while, this is a time to get it back into it and like start stirring some other pots.
Get stuff going.
Keep an open mind, try other solutions, you know, and like I said, be yourself, obviously. I think that would really push it forward.
Definitely,
you know?
Always being yourself. I'm learning that. So we're going to do our last part of the reading, which is a pick a card reading. Actually, you guys are going to pick an object. You're going to pick either the rock or the selenite wand. So, those of you guys who pick the rock, I'm going to draw your cards, and if you pick the selenite wand, just fast forward a little bit and you will get your reading. So whatever your twin flame situation is, this is going to be some specific advice for your situation. But of course, if you would like even more specific advice, hit me up and I can hook you up with a reading with John, which is basically free. It's only $22.22 right now, and you can get your reading in the next couple days. You can get it pretty fast. We're just doing a sale right now because of this huge twin flame shift. I wish I could offer a sale, but I'm so booked right now. But if you want a reading from me, it's $44.44, and you will have to wait just a couple days. But John can get you your reading instantly. It's a little cheaper. So whatever you want to do, reading with me, $44, reading with John, $22. Hit me up. The info's in the description. So those of you guys who chose the rock, let's answer this question about you and your twin flame situation. So I feel like if you chose this one, like you are finally building a very strong foundation in your life, and perhaps the twin has something to do with this foundation you're building for yourself. Vision. Yeah, this is part of the greater vision of your life. Let's see what else I get about you in this situation with your twin. Codependency. Was that reversed? I don't know. I feel like maybe they're just cautioning you to make sure that you're making your decisions based off what your heart really wants and not based off codependency, because sometimes like an addiction can hold you back. Maybe it's an addiction to a substance, or perhaps it's an addiction to another person, or to a routine or a certain way of life, an addiction to a certain cycle in your life. And a lot of times to unite with your twin, you have to break cycles, you have to break addictions, you have to break habits, you have to let go of people, places, things, and situations that no longer serve you. And what else?
Identities.
Yeah, go ahead, speak on that.
No, that's it.
That's all you got. You only have to say, you got to let go of identity. And yeah, sometimes you really start identifying yourself with like these certain things in your life, but like everything's always changing and transient, and you have to embrace change. And if the universe is trying to direct you in a certain situation, you have to just follow it. And so, I'm seeing a lot of attraction here in this situation. And the let go of control issues card is reversed, so it's making me think like it's like surrender to the flow. surrender to the flow and where it's trying to take you and like free yourself. And so it's this beautiful message of following your heart and following your truth when it comes to your twin, and making your decisions based off of you and trusting. So do you have anything to add to this one? Do you want to, how about you pull some stuff for the rock people, number 1?
All right.
While he's doing that, I will offer you guys a free selenite wand clearing to heal your twin flame situation. So you pulled the eagle card. You can just take that in for a second.
I'm getting confirmation. This is like this idea of vision, right? I feel like this is saying to really expand kind of like the scope of this or maybe I got the idea that there's like a project, you know,
Your project.
a vision of someone's, like, you know, desires, like they're seeing stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is saying, like, once again, like, letting go of identities, letting go of people, letting go, you know, shedding, and making room. That the eagle is all about, like, expanding your horizons. Don't just think about this in the sense of what's currently around you and what you can see around you. This is about looking into really, like, the future, you know, and seeing a vision of what that is going to look like, and hoping that to guide your decision from, like, a broader perspective, like a, you know, long term.
Yeah.
Big picture.
Yeah. Totally. I really feel that.
And this is huge on spiritual realm. Like, it's just talking a lot about, like, spirituals. Eagle is spiritual.
That reading just calmed me down and, like, chilled me out. He's, like, such a healer. I feel, like, relaxed now. Let's go ahead and do the reading for those of you guys who chose the selenite wand. Excuse me, I'm going to cough real quick. I'm going to drink some juice. Okay. So, those of you guys who chose number 2. I feel like there's something going on here. Okay. So this is saying money is not an issue. Maybe there's been this thing that was holding you back from your twin and you connecting in the past. You should never let money keep you from uniting with your twin. Ever. Because love, right? Love has no boundaries. Love knows no boundaries, and, like, the universe will conspire to work this out for you. So if your twin lives in Timbuktu and you live somewhere else across...
You're a great person. There's no way, like, there's no doubt, you know?
Yeah, that's
you can
really
make
sweet.
it happen.
That's so sweet. Say that again.
You can make it happen.
Aww. Yeah, you can make it happen. I'm like, just tell me that all day long. I'm just kidding. So, I don't know what's going on with that deck. I think I need to clean it. So, I see that, like, there's delays. There are delays here for those of you guys who chose this one. The energy's a little bit different. I see you and your twin ultimately getting to know each other. Like, you guys need to get to know each other again. And I see, like, these heart-to-heart conversations happening where you guys get to know each other. So they're saying stay optimistic. Like, there's going to be this time where your twin comes into your life and you guys are going to be able to reconnect and you're going to be able to, like, figure this out. And I feel like maybe that's what's important here, is the fact that you guys had the heart-to-heart conversation and you guys figure it out. So I want to draw more cards. Wait, let's draw from this deck. Do you have anything to add to this, John?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
So it's like you're on the outside looking in. You've been watching all these other people unite with their twins, and you've been watching, like, you're looking for this connection. Maybe you have a relationship already, or you've been in relationships before, but you've just never really felt this connection, and you want to unite with the twin, and you want to have this. And I feel this transformation's coming, and I see that like you're also trying to manifest wealth, and it's like a lot of things you're trying to manifest, not just the love connection, but I see you manifesting it. I see it working out. I see, like, look, I do see your union, but right now I see it's like this anxiety. Like, you're afraid to come out of your hiding and come out of your shell and to tell the truth and to be honest about it and to come up and speak forward and speak your truth. You're very sensitive and emotional. You're worried about how your twin will receive you. But I see, like, there is this chance for union in your future. And I see, like you and your twin uniting. And I see, like, the anxiety and the worry being over. Anything else you have to add?
Yeah, my card really told me that this is something associated with the dream world.
Oh, like you and your twin have been connecting and have been healing each other in the dream world. Yeah, I feel that. Like you've been having dreams about your twin. Yeah, I feel that. This really felt like I was in this other world when I was reading these cards, like it was a dream. So that's a sign too. If you're having lots of dreams about this specific person, it's very possible that they're your twin, or that you guys are like doing some kind of healing. So interesting. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thanks for adding that. So, you guys, we are finally here at the end of this reading, and I can tell John and I really need to like go get grounded and like go eat some food and relax. But wow, this has been a wild ride. We're definitely going to do more readings for you guys soon on this, and definitely hit us up if you would like a personal reading. But stay tuned because we will still offer free readings on the channel for you guys. All of the content that is paid for, all the personal readings and purchases we receive helps us be able to upload more free content to the channel. So this is basically saying you have options. There's choices. Don't ever feel like you're stuck. Don't ever feel like it's hopeless. There are always options and choices before you. And do you have any final messages? Do you want to draw something from the Wildwood Tarot? Or?
No, I was just going to say, after everything we've been talking about, like, some of this can seem like a little overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
But, like, just because we're kind of wrapping up, I guess.
A lot of people are moving.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it's either a literal movement where, like, your whole home is changing, or, like, it's a physical, like, more of a spiritual movement.
I mean, we're personally going through, I think,
the death
something
card and the
like
home
that.
card.
Yeah, like what's the word? I want to say confluence, like where a lot of things are all kind of coming together, and so there's just a lot of movement and
like
action.
Fireworks going off.
Yeah, exactly. Like so much stuff happening. I can't keep track of it.
Yeah.
Like this is out of control. Like that kind of stuff. But when it comes to choices, like, you know, it can feel really emotional, you know, and you got to just get grounded, you know, slow down, pop your head out of the situation, and get a big picture, and like it won't seem so overwhelming. It won't be like crazy. You get the big picture view.
Yeah.
You can see the grades of color. You can see, you know, the different textures of the plan.
Yeah.
You can feel it out. You know, they say big thing too is to definitely like just visualize, like, okay, I have this option and I want to see whether or not I like it. Well, sometimes we feel like, well, I have to do it. That's the only way I'll know if I like it. Not always.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just sit with that thought and that option in your head and really and feel it and just think, what do I feel when I just go through this situation in my head?
Yeah.
What comes up? And then do the other option. The same thing. Feel it with your gut.
Yeah.
Go through the whole scenario in your mind and think, how do I feel about that one?
Yeah.
And then just work it out that way.
Your gut always knows. Trust your gut, and maybe that's why our guts are feeling weird, right? Because our guts are we're making these choices, and like there's a lot changing around your home, and around the options, and around love, and it's just bizarre. So there's a lot going on, you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out.